Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the outstanding defender, Mark Gahey, may not be one of the biggest at 6 feet, but he has a calmness and maturity that gives him a real edge, Peter. I think he's also shown remarkable consistency and...
Tries from a long way out. Medina. Almada. Martinez. Montiel. Lisandro Martinez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's played. Martinez! And he's following up! Goal! Argentina! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
After 20 minutes is number 16, Almada.
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And here's Saka. Can he get onto this? He's picked his way through. James just loves to go forward whenever he can. Bellingham does well to get it back.
England are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rice. And here's Kane. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rice. Now Anderson. And it's Rice. And this is Kane. Oh, it's Kane! And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Messi. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And he's picked it up out wide. Stood up well to him there. James goes back to front. Anderson. Chance here to counter. Bellingham. And that is the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. England come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Back on the way then.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Rice being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they've got to deny him time.
Gordon! In he goes again, and he has his goal. England are back in business. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's a throw-in. And it's McAllister. Saka absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Bellingham. And here's Kane. And the shot! Goal, England! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka. Substitution.
Argentina can now introduce the first of their substitutes. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know?
Takes a shot! Kane. Paz. James. Now it's Saka.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Saka. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, there's a probing ball. Paz. Lisandro Martinez makes the interception. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Saka. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.